Florida's newly appointed chief financial officer, Blaise Ingoglia, is targeting several counties like Broward, Gainesville, Orange, and more, targeting them for audits. Blaise Ingoglia joins me now. In your judgment, sir, is the spending in these counties just out of control?
Totally out of control, and it's causing property taxes to skyrocket. And what we want to do here in Florida is we don't want to turn it into New York City, so we're going to do everything that we can to try to keep property taxes low, which means rooting out waste, fraud, and abuse at the local level.
Are these counties run by Democrats?
Those counties are run by Democrats, but let me be clear, we're also going to be doing these on site in Republican-led counties because property taxes and housing affordability is a big issue here. We're going to be looking for property tax relief on the November 26th ballot, so counties and cities are going to have to cut regardless.
If you find this overspending, what do? Insist that they spend less?
Well, it's going to be a precursor to a constitutional amendment on the 26th ballot where the governor and I are going to try very hard to eliminate property taxes on homesteaded properties. And the way to do that is to make sure that local governments right-size their budget and cut. So we are going to call it out. We're going to put it in a report. We're going to show the elected officials what the governments are spending on. And then it's going to be up to voters to hold the local officials accountable.
I know quite a few Florida homeowners, and they have real trouble insuring their homes. Have you any good news for Florida homeowners and their insurance policies and premiums?
We do. The market is getting better. We had some lawsuit reform done a couple of years ago. We're now seeing the fruits of that labor. We're seeing insurance companies invest in the state of Florida, about 14 new ones. They're competing for the business. And while other states are having double-digit increases, we have had less than 1% in rate increase. And we're probably going to see some rate filings showing rates are going to be going down over the next 24 months. So it's good news here for the state of Florida. Still a lot of work to be done as far as insurance rates, but we're going to work hard and deliver for the people of Florida.
A lot of insurance companies left the state for all kinds of reasons. Is there now a return to a competitive insurance industry in Florida?
There is a bunch of people competing for the business, and there are a lot of anecdotal information where people have paid $4,400 for a policy. Now they're paying $2,800. So we're seeing a lot of that. But again, still a lot of work to be done, and we're going to continue creating the environment where insurance companies can invest in the state of Florida, creating competition, pushing rates down.
I remember there was a time, not that long ago, where everybody and his brother sued the insurance companies for any claim they ever made. The whole system was completely bogged down throughout the state. What did you do to fix that?
Well, we did that. We had some lawsuit reform. We had 8% of all the claims in the United States commensurate with our population, but we had 78% of all the lawsuits. So a lot of people were gaming the system, suing insurance companies, causing them to go bankrupt, and basically scaring insurance companies and capital away. So we've reversed that trend. Now we need to make sure that we are holding insurance companies accountable and making sure they are doing what they're supposed to be doing contractually. And that's what I'm going to be looking at going forward.
Blaise Ingoglia, Chief Financial Officer of the great state of Florida. Thank you very much for joining us, sir. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Stuart.
Still ahead.